What's up, everyone? This is TCG Dad. You're tuning into the TCG Family Channel, and we've got a really exciting opening for you today. We've got our first of the Secret Lair series. We've got 19 boxes, so over the next 19 days in April, we'll be opening a Secret Lair each day to see what's inside. And for all my Pokemon fans that might be surprised by the Magic the Gathering content, I do have another video coming up, so stay tuned there. But we actually started with Magic the Gathering and Pokemon as a fusion channel about 2 years ago, and then for a variety of reasons had to start a new channel and focused exclusively on Pokemon for about the last year. However, we're back to opening some Magic the Gathering, so if it's your first time joining us, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, smash the like button. It really helps spread the channel, and leave us a comment down below. We'd love to hear from you guys. So without further ado, let's jump right in. This is the Showcase Midnight Hunt, part of the October Superdrop series, which dropped in October 2021. It comes with 10 cards. This is the non-foil version, and I believe all 10 cards are lands. So this, at the time, you were able to purchase for, I believe it was $29.99 for the non-foil. So that averages to about $2.90 per card, which I don't think is a terrible price. I'll list the current prices as much as I can next to the card. And thanks again for tuning in. So right off the bat, it has the old sort of thicker box packaging. Some of my new Secret Lairs came in those flat pack, sort of flat envelopes. So this is so funny. Like you see some of the There Be Dragons, I think it's called, Secret Lair. That thing's massive, comes in a really big box. So I'm not sure why they scaled down. Maybe it was for shipping. I really enjoyed this sort of sturdier box. I know my cards are a bit safer in here. I think Secret Lair already had its issues with quality control. I don't think, flat packing was the answer. I've seen videos where the flat pack cards actually bent over and were damaged, which is partly why we're doing these openings. I want to make sure my cards are in good condition, and I unfortunately don't have a lot of faith in Magic the Gathering's Secret Lair product and the quality control. So we'll just dive right in. Here are the 10 cards. Okay, I'm just going to carefully unglue it, and we do have one promotional card on the back, and we'll pop that open right at the end. I think that's the bonus card, and I'm actually not sure what the bonus cards were for the Secret Lair. This is some time ago. Let's take a look at our... First thing I can tell is that this bonus card is a bit crinkled. I keep my items stored in temperature-controlled, climate-controlled room, so that's very interesting. Right off the bat, I think we'll have to take a look and see if it's just the crinkling. Also, their use of glue here, I've seen like the professor from the Tolarian community comment on that and say, why so much glue? I'm trying to keep it off this Guardians of Nubenalia playmat as much as I can, and I'm hoping my hands don't get sticky. Okay. So, first card we have today is the Moorland Haunt. It's a land. You tap it to add one colorless. Alternatively, you can use a white and a blue and tap to exile a creature from your graveyard. You can then create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Okay, and that's the art on that guy. Pretty nice. Then we have Vault of the Archangel. This one's pretty sweet. It's a land as well. You tap to add a colorless, or two colorless and a white and a black. You tap creatures you control, gain death touch and lifelink until end of turn. That can be a pretty decisive play. Pretty great card. Then we have Nephalia Drownyard. Nephalia Drownyard, pretty dark. You again tap to add one colorless, or for one colorless, a blue and a black. You tap and target player mills 3 cards. Okay, great. I gotta say that these cards themselves are quite thin, or quite flat, so that's nice to see. And so far, centering has been pretty good. No scratches on the surface, so these cards were I think, made well and kept in pretty good condition in that box. Okay, then we have Desolate Lighthouse. It's a land as well. You tap for a colorless, or you tap rather to add a colorless, or for one colorless, blue and a red, you would tap to draw a card and then discard a card. So a bit of a card cycle. I really like that art. Okay, then we have Stensia Bloodhall. Stensia Bloodhall. It's a land as well. You tap to add a colorless, just like all the other lands. Or for 3 colorless, a black and a red, you would tap. Stensia Bloodhall deals 2 damage to target player or planeswalker. So no creatures, but a player or planeswalker. Okay. Then we've got Grim Backwoods. Grim Backwoods is a land. You tap it to add a colorless, or for 2 colorless, a black and a green. You would tap, sacrifice a creature, draw a card. So if you're playing a graveyard deck, that could be a good way to send a creature back to the graveyard so you can trigger something. Kessig Wolf Run. It's a land. You tap to add a colorless, or for X colorless, a red and a blue, you would tap and target creature gets a buff of +X+0 and gains trample until end of turn. So if you're late game and you've got a ton of land, you can just trample right over someone and win the game. That's a pretty sweet land. Next card we have is Slayer's Stronghold. So get that to focus a bit. It's a land as well. You add to tap to add a colorless, or for just a red and a white, you would tap this sucker, and target creature gets +2/+0 and gains vigilance and haste until end of turn. That's a pretty sweet Boros buff land. No complaints there. We should have 2 left. The second last card here, we've got Gavany Township. Okay, it's a land. You add a colorless for the 1 tap, or for 2 colorless, a green and a white, you tap and put 1 +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. That's pretty sweet. Okay, and last but not least, we've got Alchemist's Refuge. Pretty sweet art. It's a land. You tap to add a colorless, or for a green and a blue, you tap, and you may cast spells this turn as though they had flash. That is pretty sweet. Alright everybody, so again, just taking a look at the actual quality of the cards. Nothing stands out, no alarms. I'll get these guys in sleeves as soon as I'm done this video, and I feel like they'll remain scratch-free, they'll remain flat, and in good care. I'll put them in that binder I showcased on the sort of teaser video. And I'm really excited. These are going to, even though these are black and white, and part of the Midnight Hunt series, which you know, part of the Midnight Hunt set technically, people aren't in love with Midnight Hunt. The same with Crimson Vow, you know, and same with Double Feature. I think the use of black and white was a bit of a cop-out. However, I really like the art. You know, could these have looked way better with color? I think so. I think they could have, you know, spruced these up just a little bit. The borders aren't even really, I think the energies are the only color on the card, but I still really like them for what they do, practically speaking, and for the artwork. Okay, and last but not least, we've got this bonus card, and looks like we've got ourselves a swamp. And I've got a few of these swamps already. I opened 2 boxes I mentioned in the last video. I couldn't wait for the Phyrexian Praetors. A few months back I cracked those open, and each one of them had a land like this. I forget if I was looking for that serialized card, or if I was just really wanted my Praetors in binder, in hand. Okay, so you know what we'll do actually is we've got our 100 sub goal, and we've already got a prize for you new viewers. We've got this Pokemon prize. However, I'm going to include this swamp. So this is going to be a dual prize. I'll showcase what card this is in a future episode as we get closer to 100 subs, but you can expect to get this as well. So for the Magic fans out there, it won't just be Pokemon, and for the Pokemon fans, this is a pretty great card. I'll keep it in I'll try to flatten it out a little bit, but I'll keep it in the wrapper just in case one of you are a sealed collector who win the prize. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate you checking this out. Tune back in. We're going to have another Secret Lair tomorrow. Not going to tease what it is. You'll just have to come check it out. And thanks again for liking, for subscribing, for your support. You guys are awesome. This is TCG Dad signing off. Happy Easter, everyone. Have a great day. Peace.
Bye.